Family daycare is a warm, caring environment providing quality childcare and early childhood education for children.
We want it to be the best that it can be. That starts with services meeting their obligations under family assistance law so that they can continue to be childcare benefit approved. Most parents want to use childcare benefit approved services because they want to know their children are safe, receiving quality care, and that they, as parents, can access government childcare fee assistance.
It is very important for educators to know and understand the rules about family daycare.
Educators may also be held responsible for non-compliance. Educators must be aware there are a number of important requirements they must meet, such as the right qualifications and reporting the correct hours of care. This will ensure they and their service remain compliant under the Family Assistance Law. Family Assistance Law explains how the government helps with the cost of childcare by providing childcare fee assistance to eligible families. It also explains the obligations that services must meet to be childcare benefit approved and what happens if services do not comply. A link to the Family Assistance Law is available on the Department of Education and Training website.
Compliance means you must obey the law.
The Department of Education and Training has a childcare payment compliance program to ensure compliance with Family Assistance Law in family daycare services.
In this video, we will be looking at the three main areas of the compliance program.
The ways the department is going to check to make sure educators are complying with Family Assistance Law. Then we'll be looking at some of the ways educators are not complying with the law. What can happen if educators aren't doing the right thing? And then we'll let you know who to contact if you need more information.
There are many ways the department is checking to make sure the educators are complying with the Family Assistance Law.
A dedicated email and telephone tip-off line is available for people to contact the department if they think a family daycare service or educator is not following the law or is doing the wrong thing. The department calls randomly selected families to make sure the childcare received matches the childcare data provided by the family daycare service. This is to make sure childcare fee assistance claims are correct. There are a number of key Australian government agencies that also work together to make sure the claims that you submit to your family daycare services for payment are correct. This is to make sure you are complying with other relevant Australian government laws. These include the Australian Taxation Office, Department of Human Services, Department of Immigration and Border Protection, and Australian Federal Police. This is where the department can contact families directly if their family daycare service is identified as being at high risk of non-compliance. This will mainly be a matter of families confirming their childcare arrangements, which are then compared with the childcare data submitted by the Family Daycare Childcare Service. This is where the department will identify family daycare services at high risk of non-compliance. Compliance officers undertake surveillance and spot checks, sometimes accompanied by the Australian Federal Police, Department of Human Services, and state and territory regulatory authorities.
The department and its partner agencies are looking at many areas of non-compliance.
Claiming childcare fee assistance when no children are actually being cared for. Not declaring income to the Australian Taxation Office. For example, earning a regular income as a family daycare educator and not declaring this income is tax fraud. Educators claiming that childcare has been provided while they've actually been overseas. The Department of Immigration shares data with other agencies which show when educators depart and re-enter Australia. Being approached to get or to give free childcare to make a lot of money providing family daycare through fraudulent activities. Child swapping, where families team up to care for each other's children and unlawfully claim childcare fee assistance. Non-compliance through child swapping is quickly detected as it is a particular focus for the department. And submission of false claims. The department refers this activity to the Australian Federal Police.
These are some of the major areas the department is targeting right now. There are serious consequences for educators that are not complying with the Family Assistance Law.
Losing your job? If your family daycare service closes because of your non-compliance, it is unable to operate and the staff will not be able to work there. Receiving a very large fine? In some cases, non-compliance is a criminal offence, resulting in criminal investigation with significant penalties including fines and imprisonment, which may also affect immigration status if applicable. The department publicises outcomes. If a service is suspended or cancelled or criminal charges are brought, this could impact the reputation of the broader community and the individual. With a criminal record, you will never be able to work as an educator again, and finding other employment options will be limited. And don't forget, government agencies work together. Failure to comply with other Australian laws may also be picked up through compliance investigation and referred to these agencies with further consequences. Working in family daycare is a great career and I love it.
Why risk it?
We want everyone working in family daycare to protect the integrity of the childcare fee assistance paid by the government to support families accessing quality childcare.
Family daycare services must comply with family assistance law. If you need any further information about compliance, you can check the Department of Education and Training website.
Or the Family Daycare Services Education and Support Project. Always remember to do the right thing.
We want the government's investment in quality childcare to be the best that it can be in family daycare.